We shouldn't have a podcast,
but we do. But we do. We shouldn't have a podcast, but we do. And you're listening to it.
Every time we get to that part, I try to gauge what you're going to do so that I can like harmonize with you or do something that complements it, but it's never good.
It's going to change every day.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard to follow you.
I got some prepared. I've been thinking of some.
Oh, no. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, you guys.
It's Friday again.
And welcome back to another episode of We Shouldn't Have a Podcast.
Yes.
My name is Lacey Cavalier Carmichael, and this is my hunka husband wearing another jersey with his thighs out and his calves out.
It's been a jersey week.
What's your name?
No pun intended. Today my name is Parisi.
Oh, I was asking your real name.
Don't ask me his first name. Oh, Jackie Carmichael. Thought you asked me the name of the jersey.
I was introducing you.
Yeah, either or.
I've been calling you Parise, so it's cool. It kind of sounds like Caprice.
Caprice, but it's Parisi. Parisi.
Oh, Parisi.
I think that's his last name. I got this jersey a long time ago.
The Minnesota Wild. Oh, I know all about them.
Do you? What do you know?
I know that they're from Minnesota, and
as a great guess.
And they are a hockey team.
Yep, this is my uncle. One of my uncle's favorite teams, Uncle Bucko, formerly known as Uncle David, my mother's brother. Huge Minnesota Wild fans, and I had never been to a hockey game before. I went to a hockey game one time in Minneapolis, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah. So, do you want to go back?
Would love to go back.
We could go to some Preds games, maybe.
I would love to go back. Hockey is like one of those sports where when you're in the arena, you're experiencing it. It's dope. On TV, it still can be cool. It still can be dope, but I think it's one of those in-person experiences.
For shizzle.
You know? So,
We're just always gone during hockey season because of your season. Yeah.
I mean, did they play in the playoffs last year?
I don't know. Maybe.
Anyways.
The Preds are really, really good. I feel like they're always in and out of some sort of important tournament.
Yeah. I feel like Nashville's like right on the cusp of like being that like next big
sports city.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we got Memphis so close too. It's like, you know, you get two cities that have really good teams that are making the playoffs, and
I mean, we're a big college town, so you would think that we would have professional teams for us to funnel our college students straight into. Yeah.
I mean, if I knew there was, I didn't ever know anything about Nashville prior to me actually moving here.
Well, it's really only just like blown up in the last, I would say, since COVID. But then before that, it was blowing up to a degree. Like, I've been here 10 years and I've seen it. It was gradual for the first 7 years. The last 3 years has been insane because obviously during COVID, when price to live and everything was spiking everywhere else, and then also restrictions like COVID restrictions, we didn't have many here, and life was pretty much as normal. So people were moving here to get outside basically, and then they fell in love with the city, and the city has just like blown up.
Yeah, no, the city is absolutely blown up even since I've been here for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see.
It's pretty dope. I love it here. We need to really enjoy it this summer because it keeps getting crazier and crazier and crazier, like to the point where you can't even get into restaurants and stuff. But then on the other end of that, like there's this like fairy dust that's sprinkled on top of Nashville where you can get around this city from one end to the other in 10 minutes.
Easily.
How?
Easily.
With this many people living here, how is that possible? And my theory is that it's all connected by neighborhoods. You just zip in and out of neighborhoods.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of shortcuts.
Yeah, you don't have to take the main roads.
Yeah, if I wanted to get to Green Hills, somebody that's probably been here for the first time, like granted they are probably using GPS, but they're probably going to take the interstate to get where they're going. Thank you. If trying to get to Green Hills or anywhere in the surrounding area, I'm probably going through neighborhoods, you know. So
There's like 4 different routes you can take to get to each place.
And I don't know why I used Green Hills as an example, but I'm just saying.
Because you're thinking about that specific shortcut that we always do.
Well, that, but I'm also thinking about how we always go where the mall is.
Yeah.
And how we always get to the mall. So.
What is that buzzing noise? Why has our house been making so many like weird noises? You think that's the fridge? What the heck? What the? Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, Nashville, great place. I'm sure you've been. I don't know. I just feel like everyone comes now. But there's a lot more to do than go out and drink, which I feel like is what is like promoted. But it's just an all around incredible city.
Nash Vegas.
It's just amazing. But how are you feeling today? How's your Friday mindset?
Friday mindset's good. I have a workout this morning, so I'm gonna head to that in a little while.
Tell us, why are you working out already? You just got home. It's your break. Why do y'all do this? Tell us. I bet people are curious.
So typically, like standard routine is to take a month off, month and a half off. But when guys come back from being overseas, like we're only allotted like 2.5 to 3 months, depending on where you're going. If you're going to Asia, you might get a little bit longer. Like you might get 3.5, 4 months, like closer to NBA season.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm working out is because this past season, were you asking the reason why as far as moving forward?
Yeah,
or
just
as far
explaining
as like,
to them kind of how it all works.
Yeah. So how it all kind of works. Do I sound like I'm kind of like blowing out right now when I'm speaking?
No, I think it's this buzz noise behind us that's tripping us out.
Okay.
I have no clue what that is. We also need to clear the air, clean the air filters.
Give me 1 second.
You tell them I'm going to check on the fridge. Make sure it's closed.
Okay. So the reason why I've chosen to work out this summer is because typically when you come back from Europe, you kind of give your body a little bit of snapback. Maybe I think it's something with one of the fans potentially, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's all good.
It's not a fan because no fans on.
We can take it out.
Okay, you can tell.
Okay.
You can talk.
No, I know. And so that being said, when guys come back from Europe, they typically may take a week or 2 off, but it's really hard to like gauge what the team is going to make you do when you get to Europe. Sometimes they may make you run. I've ran up the side of a mountain before. Like there's a lot of variables you can't.
It's very strenuous.
Yeah, a lot of variables you can't account for. Anyways, I've chosen to start working out again because I wasn't playing this season.
Yeah.
And when I had a sprained ankle for a little bit, and then by the time I came back, the team was actually asking me to come back, and I was saying, okay, hey, I just need to do a couple, just a little bit more rehab and a little bit more minute things with my body.
Yep.
And they weren't having it. They wanted to force me to come back. So by the time I had come back, they were like, oh, well, we don't need you anymore. So I was straight up a practice player for 3.5 months. Yeah. 4 months. Something like that. Yeah, well,
also the person you came to be in support of, because we came later in the season because we got married during the season and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So you kind of just like at that point, you're like unless someone gets injured for the rest of the season, you're there for support.
Yes,
and,
correct.
The person you're there for support had come back from an injury and at the time, they were only allowing a certain amount of Americans to play.
Yep.
And so there's a lot of factors that went into it.
There was a lot of factors. And like going overseas, you 100% sometimes are getting the luck of the draw, coach, management, so on and so forth. Sometimes you don't know what you're walking into. That wasn't necessarily the case, but it was the case in the sense of from a basketball standpoint. Anyways, I pretty much just lifted and worked out for 3.5 months. I was kind of on a vacation, if you will.
Yeah.
And so in doing that, I figured better for me to come back, start getting back to it right away and preparing for next season, wherever that may be. We don't know yet. Yep. And just living a healthy lifestyle. I feel like sometimes it's easy, especially in the summer, to like be undisciplined.
Oh, are you talking to me?
No, not at all. I said I feel like sometimes in the summer it's easy to be undisciplined.
Very.
And with myself, I want to be very disciplined because, you know, I know what I'm capable of and I know what my body is capable of. And I've kind of tapped into that probably in the past like year and a half, right before I came back to officially playing. So, but yeah, that's the reason why I'm working out. So my first workout, I actually ended up throwing up in the bathroom.
Yep.
Right before the last
it was Tuesday
exercise.
Yeah.
And my trainer texted me and was like, "Hey, is everything okay? You good?" I was like, yeah. I mean, that's, like I said, that's
standard.
It's part of it, man. That is standard. So, which I think we already talked about on here.
I didn't tell you yet, but I had a crazy nightmare last night.
Oh no.
And it had to do with your last team.
Oh goodness, what happened?
No, it was like
I decided to go back.
No, it was like I can't even explain it. It was the wildest dream. I was like just basically running the entire dream away. I was running away.
You were in Gaziantep?
No.
Where were you?
I was. It was so weird. It was like a fantasy land. Mm-hmm. There was parts where I was inside of a body. Like we were little.
Like some magic school bus type
literally
team?
And then there was other times where I'm like, I don't know, it was just so weird. Like it was never real reality where I was or what was going on. It was all just so fantastical.
Interesting.
And they were chasing me.
Who was?
The team.
Like the mascot?
No, like the head people.
That is I wish you could remember it.
This I do remember. I kept trying to text 911.
Text 911.
And I was like, I could have sworn you could text 911 now. But it's not working. And like it was like something like a puppy adoption thing kept coming back to me or something like weird. And then I tried to call 911, then I got my phone taken. It was like it was dark low key.
Did they catch you?
I can't remember. I don't think so. I think I got away in the nick of time.
You gotta love a person that brings up a dream and then can't tell you anything.
Jackie, you know this happens to me every time. I don't know why that happens, but like if I don't wake up from my sleep and start journaling what happened, I will not remember it.
They say when you drink cold water, right when you wake up, they say you can kind of pull from the dream.
I would love to know the science behind that.
That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's scientific.
Well, it has to be because it's your body.
Well, yes, but I'm saying I don't know why they say. Like I couldn't tell you why that's scientific or not.
To me, it makes like for dummies, like the way that I would perceive it is that it like shocks your body and wakes you up right then, and so you're alert and can remember.
I'd be very curious.
The first 30 minutes I'm awake, I'm very out of it, and I don't.
You are.
I don't love that, but I've been trying not to look at my phone when I first wake up, to try to like get myself to be somebody that wakes up and my eyes adjust and I'm just like yawning and I'm like just like singing with the birds kind of vibe. Are you good?
I am looking at
cold water.
How to remember dreams.
You literally looked like something like there was a family emergency. I was like, what is going on?
Sorry, I got a serious text face. It says, does drinking water help you remember your dreams? It says drinking 2 or 3 glasses of water before bed will make sure your bladder wakes you up. You'll be more likely to remember what you were dreaming. So stay hydrated, I guess is what that just said.
I'm very hydrated. Speaking of, I'm so hydrated. Why is this pimple not going away? I've been chugging water. I've been sleeping. I've been eating better. Like, I'm over it. I'm very over it.
Skin looks good.
Thank you. Not that part. I've had this same patch of pimples for 3 weeks, and they're not even real pimples. They're just like bumps that I'm just so beyond. I just had to put a pimple patch on it this morning just solely for the fact for me not to touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
I'm not gonna.
But yeah, no, your
So
skin
annoying.
looks great. Hey, we,
Positive me.
positive vibes. Do you want to give, we haven't talked about Love Island yet. Would you like to give a quick thing about that? That
jump into Love Island.
It could be Love Island Fridays.
Oh my gosh, I was just about to say Friday Island or Fry Island.
I don't like that, but okay.
Love Island.
Do you want to take that off or you want me to lead it?
I mean, yeah,
I'll lead it.
How many episodes have we watched?
We are 6. We were going to start 7 last night, and then we decided to go to bed at like 9:30.
Wow, lit.
That's when my eyes were closed. Super lit.
I'm so excited to sleep in tomorrow.
I mean, I've now, in my brain at least, I've turned this into a habit where it's like, if I'm not in bed before 10, I'm like, I'm going to have a terrible night's sleep. I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. So
yeah,
I think last night was good.
It's really such a bummer, the whole week of your period, like how much it affects your ability to show up to the things you commit to do. Like you still can, but it is like, I'm telling you, it's 50% harder. It is so frustrating because I like being up early and that I can handle it. But this week I have struggled so much. Like my body feels like it cannot get enough sleep. I slept for 8 hours last night and I napped yesterday. Yeah, and I'm still tired.
Yeah. I mean,
and you know what else? I cut off my caffeine. I only had that 1 cup yesterday morning.
I mean, and maybe that was a part of it too, but I mean, your body's just adjust. I think it's adjusting. It's, you have something going on with your body right now. Just that's every woman deals with type of thing. So, or deals with, every woman has going on inside their body. So I don't think that you can like hold yourself to the flame and like be like, why am I tired all the time? Why? I think it's just like a thing where like
I need iron too.
Have you been taking your vitamins?
No, because it makes me feel like I'm gonna vom-tom.
Well, you need some food on your stomach, I think, when you take it.
I'll take it today. Yeah. But I definitely think it's iron too because of losing so much iron. Yeah,
I would agree. But yeah, I'm a big believer in just listening. I'm a big believer in listening to your body. So yeah, rest, relax, take some time, and like you said, I was chilling yesterday. So
yeah, I wanted to give you a praise report.
Praise report. Let me hear it.
I wanted to give Jack a praise report because you've been a dream the last couple of days. Like I've been sleeping during the day, like not long, like they're like an hour naps.
It's like 30 minutes.
Okay, but still. And my normal routine of like just keeping the house good, like I've been doing like 20% of that. And I know that that's not like, I don't know, some requirement, but like that is my contribution to the team, right? And I feel like you've picking up a lot of my slack and you haven't made like any comment about it. If anything, you've been like, how can I help? Are you good? Whatever. And I'm not the chick that usually lets her period like take her out. Mm-hmm. And I haven't been upset or anything. It's just, I've just been like so tired for some reason.
You said you haven't been upset?
No, I haven't been upset at you or anything.
No,
like, I haven't been
not at me. You did cry yesterday.
Did I?
When you were watching $1 Million Listing.
Okay, but that's different. That's different.
It was like a happy moment, and you were like sitting over here on the couch bawling.
Wouldn't you? That happens all month long.
It was sweet. Yesterday, it seemed I was kind of like, okay, this is maybe has a little bit more to do with.
Yeah,
that time
maybe. But anyways, that was my praise report. You've been so kind and helpful and loving, and I really needed that.
Do I get a grade?
You get an A+.
A+. That's what I'm talking about.
2 praise hands.
A+ student, 4.0.
Seriously, thank you. Anyways, back to Love Island Friday.
Yes.
You wanted to take it away, so you take it away, Mr. Love Island fanatic.
So where we are right now, so there's 10 episodes in, so we're slowly approaching on catching up. So if you guys have watched more than that, we are, and you're wondering why we haven't spoken about that, that's because we haven't watched that far. We're at the part where Mitch has told Molly, hey, if you want to explore your options, that's good, honey. I'm going to be over here doing my own thing.
Yep.
And what happened? She ends up picking him in the long run and saddling up with him, which means, I'm assuming...
Saddling up with him?
What else would you like me to say? What else would you like me to say?
I've never heard that before. Keep going.
Well, she's now decided that she has chosen Mitch, and she apparently wants to be serious. Is that how you took that, or you think she's still going to mess around and weigh her options, how she was saying before? Which, if that's what she chooses, like I said, I think Mitch handled it perfectly.
I think she's still going to talk to people.
Yeah, he for me, Mitch is a little too chatty after he makes his decision. And
like he shouldn't have run around to everybody.
Yes, because I don't know if he's not understanding, and he's a little bit older, so it's weird. It's like when you make your decision, okay, stand on that. You can talk to the guys about it, maybe a little bit, but even then, those are the guys that are trying to potentially, step to your girl, or your former girl. So just be quiet. Just say, hey, I made my decision. This is what it is. And if somebody comes and asks you about it, just be like, hey, she wants to get to know other people. I'm pretty firm on our relationship right now. Nobody's walked in and turned my head. I'm going to let her do what she wants to do. If that means I'm either out the villa or somebody walks in and I get to spend time with her, then cool. She can't make up her mind right now. And respect to him for doing that. I feel like you see a lot of people like my big man Shaq last year that got treated like a doormat.
Yeah.
Got treated like a doormat, got walked on, and turned around. His girl his girl brought somebody back, made out with them in front of him, made this whole big thing, and then decided the grass wasn't green on the other side.
Yeah, no, that's Love Island's MO, is like, oh, these people are tests, like, to see if I really like you. Like, you just never see the woman walk down that path, or at least recently I have not seen 2 years in a row now we are.
Exactly. That is true. Last year and this year, but I didn't see that for her. You know what I'm saying? Because like last year I would have equated them to Georgia and Luca.
That's from a different show. Georgia and
Gemma and Luca. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just feel like obviously we get a kick out of Love Island. It's fine. It's whatever. It's their accents. They say funny stuff. But
let me get ball water.
Yeah, but in general, it makes me so sad to watch people care about someone and then someone be like, well, I've got to talk to them because, they're just ticking a lot of boxes, and I got to see, if there's a connection there. How's that?
You sounded Australian.
Dang
but
it.
Still it works. But
that kind of just I'm like, I know that's why you're here, and then they play the whole, well, I'm here for myself. And
well, the thing is, how they've been able to make magic with this show is because what they've done is literally taken what happens today, like when you're actually dating multiple people, when you're talking to multiple people, and just put that within the show context, and then you get to see how that plays out when you can't escape them.
Yeah.
Like when you're interested in someone, but you can't obviously go back to your phone and text the next person. Everything's pretty much out in the open. Mm-hmm. So they obviously have gone through quite a few what am I trying to say here? Anyways, I can't think of it, but they obviously bring people on the show that they know are going to play that out and talk to multiple people and make it messy.
Villains? No,
like how the production, I'm saying, brings in people that are
messy. Troublemakers? What are you trying to say?
However they're selecting castmates, messy. Let's just say messy.
Yeah, no, the casting's incredible.
Sorry.
The casting's incredible. They do a great job every single year. The first couple of episodes, I'm like, meh, I don't know. But then, like, it just, I don't know. It always seems to work out in their favor. They did their thing.
Yeah, and the thing is like what I've peeped with them is that they switch up their intros or how they do it at the start every single year.
They switch up the game in general.
They switch up the game in general. It's like you never know
what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen this year? They brought in 2 people, or they brought in 3 girls, 3 guys, and then let the public decide. I wanted to ask you, so who is your favorite couple?
Yep.
Who is your favorite guy and who is your favorite girl?
Okay, well, they're not a couple, but the couple I wish existed is Tyreek and Jessica. I love Jessica. I think she is just so sweet and funny.
She seems
and
cool.
Like, she just seems like a homie, you know? And I think Tyreek secretly likes her, but maybe has never like dated a girl like her before, or like, I don't know, like she seems too like sweet almost than someone he would usually date. He seems like he would go for like the like, I don't know, the mysterious like cool girl all the time.
Yeah.
But I think he genuinely likes Jessica. Yeah. And I think she really likes him. They have the cutest little banter or whatever, but he's currently coupled up with Ella and I think is like pursuing that. But I think it's because it's what he thinks he's supposed to pursue. Yeah.
Jess isn't good with the guys. Like I feel like everyone wants her to win. They love her. Yeah. Like as a friend. Yeah. She's dope. Like she doesn't seem like she's like too much in the drama, but she does always she told the guy like, hey, people like to gossip, people like to do this and that. Like she's the homie. Exactly.
She just seems like a good friend, like to the girls and the guys.
Point. Yeah, she does. So Jess is
and that just goes to show you right there what's actually attractive.
100%.
It doesn't matter, like, because I feel like so many times girls actually on Love Island UK, they don't compare themselves to each other, which I always think is really cool. Like the girls are so confident and just like supportive of one another. I mean, they're talking to each other's guys and stuff, and they're typically very respectful and kind to one another. And I've only maybe seen like last season, I forget what that girl's name was, but I've only seen it like once or twice where like a girl will come in and start beef with the other girls.
Yeah, you're talking about the girl that was beefing with Kai.
Yeah. But anywho, so I really like Jess. And then what was the other question you asked me? The couple?
Favorite guy, favorite girl.
Okay. And then my favorite guy is, I'm trying to remember them all. I've already kind of forgot.
Mitch, Tyreek, Sammy, the new dude.
Not him.
You got what's the other dude's name? He's moving too
quick for me.
The dude from Ireland, dude from Dublin. The other
I'm just gonna go with Mitch right now because
that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, because I really respected his decision of like, so what, I'm on this show, it doesn't matter, I still don't have to like compromise my boundaries and my standards, which is like, hey, like if you can't put in what I'm putting in, then this isn't like healthy situation, so I'm gonna step away. And like I really respected that. And I think like in the game of Love Island, people act like all boundaries are out of the window and it's just like get in where you fit in. But he's like, I don't even care, like vote me off, like I don't care. It's more about standing up for myself. And because he did that, she picked him. I bet you $20 that if he hadn't had that conversation with her, he would have seemed like the passive guy and she would have picked Sammy. He called her up. Yep, for sure, he called her up. That's the best way to put it. And it was like, he wasn't rude about it, he wasn't childish about it, he was just direct and clear and respectable, and I really appreciate that. So Mitch, and then I already explained why I like Jessica, so Jessica. Yeah. And I want to like Molly, but I'm just not vibing with her choices. Like she's making some shady choices. Yeah, she seems like she just seems like a frantic 22-year-old girl. A wanderer. Yeah, she seems like very much like a wanderer, very much like she's loving the attention right now. And I think she's kind of like trying to feel it out, as in, seeing how, because in Love Island, you can stretch it to a couple weeks. Yeah. We've only been in here 2 weeks. It's like, okay, we're only in there a month or so, whatever. So like, How long are we going to say this? Like, the point is to find a connection. If you found it, then like, why are you still looking?
Yeah. And it's like, I love when it's like, I think we're getting right to the point where like the test.
I can't. I literally can't.
This is my test. It's like my man Jax a couple of years back got pretty much had to leave the show because he was walking down about 4 or 5 tests a week. So yeah, I would honestly, mine are the same until somebody else that comes in or like changes what I'm thinking. It's Mitch and Jess right now because Jess seems cool, like the homie.
Yeah.
Like I could see myself being in there, like being friends with her and just like,
yeah,
you know, shooting the shit.
She would definitely be our friend.
Yeah, for sure. And then Mitch, just because I can appreciate anybody that's super solid and stands on what they
Believe,
say.
Yeah,
stands on what they, and if it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So he seems to have made the most. He talks a little bit too much.
Yeah,
because
he cares.
Forgo that.
He cares, and like in real life, he would have been able to call whoever's close to him and discuss it. And like
Correct.
here, he doesn't have that, so he's just like, and yeah. But I think overall, he handled it pretty well.
Dope. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's next
What unfolds.
I always catch some like little like snippets on Twitter of when they like post things of like, oh, somebody stole, and I scroll past it like immediately because I don't want to give it away. So
I know. And then yesterday I don't know how I missed $1 Million Listing the entire last season. Like, that is so unlike me.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
a lot of things going on.
So I've been binging it. It aired back when Potomac aired.
I mean, I saw the old commercials for it.
No, it's heartbreaking to know this was going on.
I was like, why are they playing old commercials for Summer House and whatever else? And I was like, oh, it must have been from last year.
It was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That's disgraceful.
Yeah.
But anywho, so I'm binge watching it, obviously. And oh my gosh, my burps and my yawns today are out of control.
Lean forward.
I thought you were going to give me a shoulder massage. Oh my gosh. Loves that. Anyway, so I've been binging it, and it's just making me want to like sell our house and like buy a fix up and then like design it and then like flip it and like sell it and like do that 120 times and then like be in a negotiation battle and be like, we're gonna counter this, and they're gonna like, we're counter this.
See, that's what you really want to do.
No, but I watched my parents do that my whole life. Like, I would be in the car when we'd be waiting on the call from the real estate agent and be like, no, we're going to counter this and like whatever. It is such a thrill, and I want to do it, and I want to get out there in the scene. And I know the interest rates are like, shh, no, you don't. But
yeah, they just put a little pause on all of that. So they aren't going up, they aren't going down, but it's a good sign.
Okay, I'll take it. But anyways, I'm like, just
the stock market's pumping right now.
Oh my gosh!
It's just on the stock market's on a tear. Like, they keep saying it's a recession, and I'm like, either we're about to have, this is the biggest fake out ever. The biggest pump fake ever. Yes, or it's gonna come crashing down in the next couple months. I have no idea. It's been insane.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Friday combos.
But isn't that funny how that stresses you out, but you talking about buying, selling, and
no, selling a house right now, to me, makes more sense before a market would crash. Because it's either do it now
people believe we're already in a recession, though. That's what I'm saying.
We are.
Not according to the stock market.
According to the price of my grapes.
I'm saying according to the price of the stock market, what's going on in the stock market, if you looked at the stock market and someone said we were in a recession, you'd be like,
Okay, but I think people are talking about like our economy, like as far as like how much we have to pay for gas, how much dinner is, how much like what we're having to pump into the economy says that the economy is recessing. Would you not agree with that? Why are you denying that it is?
I haven't said anything.
Absolutely different.
I was just formulating what I was about to say because I'm at my brain.
But I'm happy for the stock market.
Yeah, no, grapes
like, good for you, stock market. Like, I literally can only buy like 2 veggies now. I'm like, they want me to like just eat Doritos for the next 2 years until they figure this out. It's like absolutely frustrating, but I won't get into politics because we all know I'm going to run for president, and I just like, I'm not ready to start my campaign yet. Anywho, but yeah, that's it. We really should play pickleball at some point this weekend, but
I would love to.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
We got a golf tournament, so.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we have to talk about that.
Talk about it.
We are playing in a golf tournament tomorrow. A charity golf tournament. It's the Day Club charity golf tournament for the Allo family.
Yep.
We're so excited. It's a best dressed competition, so we gotta figure that out today.
Yeah.
Our friends Brigida and Dylan are going to be our partners.
Yeah, they are.
And we're not great at golf, but we are going to be golfing.
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I completely forgot that was tomorrow. And then Sunday, I decided I'm going to have some girlies over and we're going to do dinner on the rooftop.
Love that.
Yep.
That'll be dope.
I'm excited. It's going to be a good weekend to be able to recap with you guys on Monday.
I'm going to go fishing.
Cute. Hot. Love that.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna go fishing on Friday.
Oh, don't say it again so you get the reaction again. Okay, fine. Cute, hot, love that.
I'm weak. But yeah.
My little fisherman. You're so cute. Anyways, that's what's going on this weekend. Oh man, what a good week. Next week I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it with the energy, the the wit,
you really went
the info.
You really went monochromatic today.
And
look good. I'm just saying you went very. I love it. What are you thinking about doing next week?
You are so annoying. What am I thinking about doing next week? Washing my hair. That's the first report. I didn't wash my hair one day this week.
That's okay.
I can't. It's too much. Like, for what? Where am I going? Nowhere. Mm-hmm. I should just do it though, probably just for myself and for you. But I'm going to at some point. Probably. I don't want to set a day because that feels like pressure. But eventually, one day this month.
No pressure.
It's like, why am I going to wash it for a golf tournament? You know what I mean? Like, I'll probably just like.
Okay, because you can get sweaty anyways.
Yeah, and then like.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, if you're on the golf course, watch out. I have not swung a golf club in
8 months.
8 months, so
excited. Thank you, Day Club, for having us. We're so stinking pumped.
Yeah, I'm excited. I am really excited. Last time we went, it was so much fun. So
yep,
shout out Day Club.
For sure.
Doing it for a good cause.
Well, should we wrap up this Friday?
Yeah, wrap it up. This has been the Friday We Shouldn't Have a Podcast. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on Spotify, like us on Spotify, and like us on all major platforms.
Correctamundo. Comment, let us know what you're thinking, and go check out yesterday's episode. It honestly was like really beautiful and good. I really liked it. Yes, highly recommend yesterday's episode. That was like I said, we started off not knowing where we were going to go yesterday, and that's kind of the conversation that came. So yeah, Holy Spirit was like, I know where you're going. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, shout out to my monochromatic fit from Talentless and to Parisi from the Minnesota Wild. I wish I could tell you his first name, and I don't know it, but shout out Minnesota Wild. We love you guys. Love you guys. We hope you have an amazing, safe weekend. Yes, and we will see y'all Monday. See you back on Friday or back on Monday. All right. Bye, guys.